What are we doing this week then?
So this week I thought we'd try something new, and we're going to do our first 5th generation game for the channel. So this week we're going to be playing Return Fire for the 3DO. So this is sort of an army combat style game. It was one of the more popular games for the 3DO back in the day, and we're going to be playing it on my original 3DO as well, because I was actually a 3DO owner during the first half of that generation before swapping over to N64. So have you got any experience with the game at all?
Only coming round to yours back in the day and whacking it on, yeah.
Do you want to go for it then?
Yeah, let's crack on.
So like I said before, this is sort of army combat. Basically the aim is to find your enemy's base, destroy it, and then pick up their flag and take it back to your base.
Capture the flag.
So you have an option of 4 different vehicles. The helicopter sort of bombs the ground and along the air. You've got a tank, which is sort of an all-rounder. This one here drops mines on the ground, so you can sort of litter mines around the field kind of thing for your enemy if you're playing it on 2 players. And the Jeep is the only thing that can take the flag back to your base. So this is just sort of the tutorial level really. So there's the enemy base there. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You can actually blow up your tank as well to sort of save time. You press all 3 at once, blows you up, and you can go back to your base and pick something else, basically. So sometimes it can be tactically sound to do that.
Can't believe you died on the tutorial level.
Yeah. The Jeep can only take 1 hit and then it blows up as well, so...
You've got to weave and dodge.
Yeah. You've got to really sort of just make the area safe before using it more than anything else.
Yeah.
Just take it back and that's that. So also, if you press the B button, you can bring up a map, so you can sort of see the square is where your base is, and the cross over there is where the enemy base is, where the flag is located.
So let's choose the tank and go. The jack of all trades.
So this is your base as well here, obviously, so don't start shooting it all up.
No, it's brown. I can understand that. Oh, okay. So.
The A button fires along the ground, yeah.
Shot
so
at.
If you're shooting at like helicopters, then obviously you want to fire upwards.
Yeah.
Run over those little tents there.
This, yeah. That's horrible. You're a scumbag. That's a hospital.
Run the people over. You just blew it up. I didn't. You didn't know. You let the people get away. Squish them. It's part of the fun of this game. That's it. Yes.
I'm so sorry. You had a wife and kids.
You can actually refuel with those if you don't blow them up. You just sort of, you just sort of sit there.
And now I'm blowing it up. Take that. Love the squishy sound they make. Boom, boom, boom. What a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
it's like the perfect soundtrack to this game.
The soundtrack was actually quite heralded at the time as well, mainly because the quality of the sound was very high for the time.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously this is 1995, so it's still very early days in the 5th generation, you know. And this has like Dolby surround sound, I think.
Yeah.
This wasn't commonly
got stuck on a tree.
Wasn't commonly seen at the time, or heard rather. Oh, you found it.
Good. Now, have I made?
Oh, you got to destroy it a bit more on that.
Really?
Make it so that it's just nothing there.
Rubble.
Yeah, so because it's rubble now, the Jeep can just go straight over and just grab it and escape, kind of thing. But you have just destroyed everything, basically.
I made the area safe.
Yeah.
Let's get the old Jeep. Do I remember it being able to jump?
No, it can swim though if you press the B button.
What, while I'm in the water?
In shallow water, but it takes ages, so you don't really. Yeah, see, that's so long. You know, that's in case.
That's cheeky, because then we can get away from tanks and stuff.
Yeah, you can get away from things, but it takes a long time. Oh, and also the little helicopters turn up later in the game.
And we've got no map.
And shoot you. Yeah.
William Tell. I hope. Huzzah! I
think the guy who made this game, actually, he only went into the video gaming market because a deal fell through. apparently a deal that he was sort of depending on fell through, and he went to the arcades with his friend. He was just sort of complaining about this game he was playing called Tank, saying it was rubbish, and his friend said, "Oh, if you're so good, why don't you do your own game then?" So basically this guy made a game because of this. he made Firepower on the Amiga, and yeah, I think people did think it was, oh, you found it pretty easily in the end.
Got it.
Off back to your base you go.
I'm not doing that on purpose.
Sorted.
Now you reckon? I reckon because it's the last level, they'll put it in a more obvious, a least obvious place. So go for the least defended one.
I think it might be random, unfortunately.
Oh, is it? Mm. Well, that one at the top, the far left, is the most
two
defended.
to the left, two below, and two above. Let's go and check out this one over here first. Fire's down, isn't it? It's not there.
Okay, get out.
Move it. So I go back to base, won't I?
Yeah, land and get your health back. Go back out the chopper and check the other one. Chopper's very good for recon, isn't it?
Yeah. It does get kind of mullered by those turrets.
Oh yeah, but it's meant to. It balances that way. It's right in front of you now. It's literally there. Nope. You didn't take any damage really. You just say you probably fly to the next one. Which
Next one's nasty, isn't it?
a little bit. There it is. You might have to sacrifice this chopper. No, it's not there.
Ah,
That's okay.
not doing too bad anyway. I've only lost one helicopter so far.
There it is. Bomb these while they're here.
Well,
Get rid of them.
attempt it, couldn't I?
Yeah, it's easy enough. There's only two of them. There you go.
I was going to blow myself up, but I might as well just let them destroy it and see how many I can take out.
Not many by the looks of this.
Yeah, they spin you around, don't they?
Oh, you're nearly dead. I took it out with you.
I just got to pick the old tank. Old classic. Yeah, being a 3DO owner back in the day, it could be a bit hard at times.
Was it a lonely existence, was it?
A little bit. The thing with the 3DO was that it launched at way too high a price. It was super expensive.
Yeah.
I think it was like £600 or £700 in Britain. I know it was $700 in America. And it took a while to get some games to come out on it as well, really. The first lot of games were a bit sort of low quality. By the time they got going, the PS1 and the Saturn were coming out, you know. They'd sort of squandered their lead a bit.
You just need to go up and left now. Or up, straight up.
Those mines are all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah. And you're going to drive over them.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of them?
I don't know, actually. I don't. Oh, you can get rid of them with a helicopter.
Ah.
I got the 3DO after it had been discontinued, I think, in 1996. It was quite cheap. I picked it up for about £50 second hand. I did in like a sort of junk shop, really. And obviously the problem is finding games. So I used to be constantly searching sort of the markets and the boot sales and the junk shops to desperately find games for the system that I owned, you know. I was lucky enough to find a whole. I mean, this game here I got really early. I found this really early, and Star Control 2 as well. So they sort of held me over.
Oh, Star Control 2 can keep you going for ages.
Yeah, even like this, the two-player mode on Star Control 2
Oh,
is
it's
fun
just
as
a
well.
wonderful, wonderful game.
Yeah. Is it over here?
Yeah.
It's getting lost there. Sorted.
Hey. That is the last level.
Or the highest difficulty, anyway.
Not difficult when you know how.
Yeah. It's that helicopter, isn't it? Doing the scouting first. quite cool, really.
That's very cool.
Well, I guess it's a bit grainy, isn't it, for video, but at the time, quite impressive.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I had a good ticker tape parade.
Basically the same ending that's at the end of each stage, I
Yeah.
think, isn't it? I think that was the same one that was played earlier, wasn't it?
Indeed.
So you want to try it on 2 players then?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Now you may be asking yourself, how exactly does one play multiplayer on a console that only has one joystick port? And the answer is each 3DO controller actually has a joystick port in the controller. So effectively, you kind of daisy chain them together. So Chris will plug his into my controller, and then if we were playing 3 player, someone would plug it into there. And it sort of allows you to have 6-player games without worrying about a multi-tap or anything. So I think it's quite a cool idea, quite a cool little
quirky
feature.
Yeah.
Sort of interesting idea for the time. It does sort of weigh the controller down a little bit though.
Not mine.
Pen stuff. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've more experience with the game, but it's been such a long time since I've played this.
Oh. There's 2 bases. Don't know where I'm starting, that's a problem. Oh, I do. Oh, you found it. No, I can't find yours. Ah, here. I'm not there. Oh Christ, I don't remember where the other base was.
No, I don't either.
I've got an inkling. I wish you could bring up a map. Oh shit, you found the base. Hold on. What's this?
Yeah.
What's this? This is mine. Oh crap, I've gone the wrong way.
Nah.
Screw you. Come here. Come on.
Running your tents over.
Okay. Expendable.
You just destroyed your
So
own thing there.
You're so nippy, that's the issue. Ow, ow. Stop shooting me. Lay the mine, damn it! Does a mine have like an internal cooldown?
Yeah. Ah, you got a
Far tankier
helicopter.
than you.
You got a helicopter off me as well.
Why is my... There you go.
Ah, just because your helicopter backed you up. It's 2 versus 1.
Right, blow that up because that's getting in my way. Right. Another little mine here. No!
Oh,
Damn it.
come on.
My own mine's blew me up.
Come on. Oh, if you'd just done that a second earlier before I picked the helicopter, I could have been out there.
Yeah, you're not getting part. I'm just going to defend this until I can... You're so quick though.
Oh, blast! Blast!
Ah!
Got stuck completely. I couldn't even reverse.
Right. Come here, you little
There's too many bleeding trees here. Hit him, friend.
Oh, it's 2v1!
Oh, I got stuck again. Oh, you prick.
Let's waste all of these jeeps. Only six more to go. Fuck. You piece of shit. You gotta come and try that sometime. And I'll be waiting. I'm faster through the water than you are. I know you're up there somewhere. I can't see you. I know you're up there somewhere.
Go on.
I'm faster than you. No! Helicopter, no! Bad
Kill
helicopter.
him. Kill him.
Bad chopper. Get him! Get... Why isn't my turret shooting at a chopper?
Get him.
In and out.
You're such a wimp.
Please, I'm playing the game perfectly. Strategically perfect. Oh, what did I blow up? No! He got past! Where are you? Oh god, he's got the flag. You! That's just dirt! You're doing me dirty!
Move it.
I can't. You can't go round that bridge.
It's taken me forever to get back this way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck off, chopper.
God, I'm going to get lost if I'm not careful, aren't I?
No, you're just trying to subvert me. I know what you're doing. Ain't stupid.
Oh, fuck, this is a bad move.
Do
isn't
it, guys, do it!
This is a bad move.
Hit him. Hello? Why am I hitting you?
Because you kept missing.
Oh, crap.
That's your base.
I can't control it well enough.
Oh, I'm stuck.
No! Come back! Oh, shit, choppers!
Take him out, guys. Take him out.
No, don't take me out.
God, the frame rate's going. Where is it? I can't remember where my base is. Shoot him.
Oh, it's too late. You're gonna... Even if I do kill you...
I should have been using your bleeding radar. Yay!
Damn it. You found the flag so quickly that it forced me onto the defensive. Okay, Rich, what do you think of the game?
I think this is a cool little game, really, isn't it? It's a very quirky game. It's an original game. It was mainly the work of just a small handful of people, and they've come up with sort of an original concept to an extent, haven't they? I mean, obviously it is an update of an earlier game, but this sort of brings it more to life by quite a significant degree. I think graphically this is impressive for 1995 because this is early. I mean, obviously the frame rate's not great, but this is early days still in this generation. Like we said, the PlayStation and the Saturn were only just really arriving around this sort of time. They only had a few early games on them, so this is still fairly impressive, I think, for 1995. The sound quality is excellent on it, as we said before, and the magazines pointed out at the time. It said Dolby Surround, I think it's got, and all the classical music. It works well with the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of, you know, it keeps the action moving. It sort of, I think it just fits the game well. And obviously the sort of crowning glory of the game is the two-player mode, because the two-player mode is just a lot of fun, really, isn't it?
It's great fun.
You know, with the split screen, and it has a lot of different elements in it as well. You know, you can try different tactics out. You can try putting mines everywhere. You can try defend. We saw most of them just when we were playing, really, defending the flag yourself.
Tried running away a lot and floating where people can't get to you.
I feel like the vehicles are reasonably well balanced as well. They all
They
do
are.
have their uses, you know.
They
I
really
think
do.
they've done quite a good job. Obviously, some of them, like the helicopter, is quite weak. Like it doesn't take a hell of a lot of hits to blow up, does it?
But
I think that works with it. Otherwise, it would just be overpowered, you know. So
Yeah.
I think they've done a decent job of balancing out
Very good job.
all of the elements in this. On the other side, I think the single player might need a bit of work. Really, I feel like,
It's a bit easy.
and it also gets a little bit monotonous after a while. The computer AI just doesn't sort of cut it in this sort of game, does it? I mean, it's still fun to play, don't get me wrong, but it's not structured that well either. It doesn't have like a proper ending section. You know, there's not set pieces in the game that push it forwards or anything like that. It's just sort of a set of maps, you know, in variable difficulty.
Do you think
sort
they
of
built
move
the
up.
game from the 2-player up?
Yeah, I
and
think
then
there's
slotted a 1-player on top?
that is how it feels, actually, isn't it? It
Yeah.
does feel like that, yeah. So what do you think about the game then?
Well, it's excellent. It really is. It's just such a great, fun game to play when you're sitting with your mates, just mucking about. As we said, it's not going to be the most amazing 1-player experience because I do believe it was built from 2-player upwards. But when you do get into that 2-player experience, it's so much fun. Music is absolutely brilliant, especially because it's all CD based, and each piece of music fits the vehicle that it's with really, really nicely.
And the I think the helicopter music might be from Apocalypse Now
Yeah,
or something,
it
actually.
is.
So it sort of feels like it might be a reference to that movie. To an
Yeah, there
extent
were
as
a couple of references because the 2-player symbol, that did look like the Predator symbol, didn't it, as well?
It
Because you
did
had the
sort
two
of,
hands clasped like that. That looked quite cool. So gameplays wise, excellent fun. Music, excellent. Graphically, for 1995, as we've already said, really, really good.
It's colourful, actually, isn't it?
It's really
like
colourful.
Colourful game.
Got quite a good palette to it. Apart from that, yeah, absolutely excellent. Good fun to play when you're
Lots of
sitting around your mates.
replayability is the word, really, isn't it? I mean, like, you can criticise the single player, but if you've got friends to come over or whatever semi-regularly,
if you
this
get
will
like
last
4 or
a
5,
while.
6 mates come round, you could easily set up an afternoon of a little tournament where two
Yeah.
players face off against each other and they move up, and you could have that for the whole afternoon.
And this replayability was a godsend as a 3D owner back in the day.
Because you didn't have anything else to play,
Could
that's
barely
why.
find any games anywhere.
Yeah, but no, because there are enough maps there to keep changing and chopsing them in and out, and yeah.
And the 3DO actually got its own exclusive expansion pack as well with extra maps, so you can sort of pick up more maps. Because this game actually, it came out on the PlayStation 1 as well in the end, but the expansion didn't arrive on the PS1.
So what are you going to score it then, Rich?
I've decided that I'm going to give the game a 4 out of 5. I think it's, in fact, probably even a high 4 out of 5. Just because the single player is, you know, if you can't get people to come around and play the game, then there's not a lot you're going to, not a lot of enjoyment there, I think, or limited. I mean, you'll get enjoyment for a while, but it gets old fairly quickly if you're just playing it on one player. What do you reckon then?
Well, I'm going to go opposite to you. I'm going to go 5 out of 5
Yeah.
because I reckon you can find those people. If you tell people how good this game is, they will come. I just had great fun playing it, and the music's great. The graphics are great for the time, and if you do have that multiple amount of friends, you can have a great time.
Yeah,
So
if
that's
you
a
don't
5
have
for
that
me.
many friends, then that's your fault, really.
Yeah, it is
isn't
your fault. You should be more social. You know, you should work on your social skills.
Okay, guys, that's Return Fire for this week. Absolutely brilliant game.
It's an awesome game, isn't it? I mean, I think probably one of the best multiplayer games of that sort of era, actually, as well. I'd go as far as to say even that, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So if you think the same, guys, leave us a comment and tell us what you think. Like the video and subscribe to the channel because we're always releasing great new content, including new 5th gen stuff. So we'll see you next week with another game, guys. Take care.
So, yeah.